Wow, hello there. How's it going, everybody? Hopefully, everyone's having a good Tuesday. Now, I haven't decided if I'm going to make a video tomorrow, but I'm definitely not going to make one Thursday. Nor Friday. I'm going camping Thursday and Friday. Coming back Saturday, and I'm not going to do anything Saturday or Sunday. Now, with that all out of the way, let's get to my little Austin news here. Now, in case you don't know, or if you don't live in Austin or don't live in Texas, nor do you follow local politics, there's an election coming up here in Austin. There's only going to be one proposition, is the only thing that's going to be on the ballot. That's going to be Prop A, and that is to make sure that we have the proper staffing of police officers here in Austin. Currently, there's such a shortage that now 311 is taking 911 calls, assuming that there's not a active crime. I was going to do another video, but I couldn't back up the facts, so I decided to scrap it. But I am going to go with this one because this actually ties in with it. According to KUT, an Austin NPR station, billionaire George Soros donates $500,000 to oppose Austin policing staffing campaign. So yes, we must vote for it. Yes, just to show the middle finger to George Soros. I don't care if it was Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, or whoever. Anytime someone that's not from Austin is donating money into our politics, we must say no. And that's a good way to do it. A campaign that opposes the Proposition A ballot measure concerning staffing levels at the Austin Police Department will go before voters in November. Got a big financial bump from national donors last week. Billionaire and left-wing activist George Soros gave $500,000 to an equity PAC, a political action committee, lobbying against Prop A. Within that is also the fire department, or the fire department union, which is also now backing George Soros against Prop A. They're using the scare tactics as if you vote for Prop A, you're going to lose your other services. That's right, they're doing the threats. To say if we got to staff the policing, then there goes your EMS, there goes your fire, there goes your libraries, there goes your parks. The threat, they're threatening us. There's going to be retaliation. And I believe that this city council will do that. But that's not the point. The point is, we need to vote to have more cops because right now, in the lower end neighborhoods, the police aren't really going there unless there's an active crime scene. Anyways, if Prop A passes, it would require ADP to hire and maintain at least 2 officers per 1,000 residents. Currently, the department employs roughly 1.7 officers per 1,000 residents, according to estimate. The city budget, a ratio like this would require Austin to hire anywhere from 403 to 885 new officers over the next 5 years at a cost of 598.8 million, depending on the number of officers. Soros donated, so he pretty much covered the cost of the police department. I mean, I say take that money and put it towards the police department, problem solved. Soros donated funds through the Open Society Policy Center, according to campaign filing submitted to the Austin City Clerk Office Wednesday. The center is an arm of the Open Society Foundation, which Soros funded according to the organization's website. I'm excited. We're thankful for their support, said Laura Hernandez, the campaign manager for the No Way Prop A campaign, which is funded by the Equity PAC. Their support is part of over 100 organizations against Prop A. The Prop A got on the ballot following the petition drive from Save Austin Now, the political action committee behind another ballot measure to reinstate the city ban on camping, resting, and panhandling in the public, which voters approved in May. That's right. We had a lot of propositions this May, and I am proud that I voted for this. And it got approved because that's the only way we're going to be able to save Austin is through these ballot measures, through propositions and electing people that represent Austin's interests, people that were born here, that were raised here, that have businesses here, not George Soros, who gets to go in the European countries, but yet he wants to screw up America, wants to screw up Austin by making sure we don't have proper policing levels. According to this, Austin has reported the highest numbers of murders this year, which the group attributes to the staffing shortages at the police department. ADP has struggled to fill vacancy positions since at least 2014, often employing 100 or more fewer full-time sworn-in positions than the city's budget for. Yes, I understand there's a staffing issue, but you guess what? When the city says defund the police, they go all cops are bastard. During a riot down at the police station about I think over a year ago, and they pretty much canceled the school, the police academy. And I haven't hired anyone in almost 2 years. There's actually a class here that won't be ready until next year. Yeah, so when the city sends a message that you're not welcome to the police, and you don't want to hire more police, and then you have people retiring early from the police department, that sends a powerful message to the criminals. That sends a message to the criminals that you're welcome. That is saying that you're going to be emboldened. There's not going to be a cop here to arrest you unless it's serious. And even then, we have a DA that probably won't prosecute you. I don't know. It seems like the city of Austin needs to reevaluate the people that they vote in. And as a member of the city of Austin, I am going to vote yes for Prop A because I want the crime to go down. Now, I do know that hiring more cops is not a solution, like the solution that will fix it all, but it's a step in the right direction. I do believe in there should be some police reform and more accountability at the police department. I do acknowledge that, but we must have a police force that can meet the needs at the very minimum. We could work on the reforms, we could work on accountability when Austin, Texas is safe. Anyways, that's all I have. Leave a comment down below. Do you think George Soros needs to just go away and keep his money? Or do you welcome outside the country money? Because he's from Europe. My understanding he's in Hungary or Hungarian. I think he's somewhere in one of those countries. Do you actually like when Europeans waste their money into American elections? I mean, I understand that this is a super PAC and the same regulations don't apply. Do you welcome this? Because you can do the other way. You can Save Austin Now could get a funding from out in LA, someone from England that likes police. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on this one. Anyways, leave a comment down below what your thoughts about this proposition. Whether or not you're going to be voting for it or against it. And if you're voting for or against it, tell me why. Anyways, smash the like and subscribe button on any and all platforms you watch this on. And most importantly, have yourself a wonderful day, morning, or evening. I may make a video tomorrow. If not, I'll be back for sure Monday.